How can you lead brilliant people without losing your mind or your voice? So welcome to today's video. Leading high performance can feel a bit like herding cats. Cats with MBAs, PhDs, personal brands, and very firm views on absolutely everything. And look, we love their ambition, their brains, their get-it-done attitude, but sometimes it feels like you're doing mental gymnastics, just trying to keep up with them or keep them moving in the same direction. And if you've ever had a title but not quite the influence, then this video is for you. Today I'm talking about how to close the authority gap without working longer hours, yelling over people in meetings, or collapsing into your inbox at 10 p.m. while clutching your fourth coffee. I was working with a senior leader recently, Sue. She led a team of top-tier specialists, like sharp as a tack kind of people, and every decision felt like a negotiation. Every meeting, a performance review. And Sue, utterly drained. She looked at me and said, "Oh, Mari, I feel like I'm trying to steer a ship full of captains." And that, my friends, is the authority gap. You've got the role, but you don't necessarily quite have the traction. And here's how we closed it for her. The first point of this is the confidence paradox. Sometimes being the smartest person in the room is the problem, because you know a lot. The instinct is to fix, explain, jump in, or prove your value. And guess what? That can accidentally make your high performers feel like they're not trusted, or worse, like you're micromanaging their brain. So flip it. Your job isn't to be the expert. Sorry, but let's go with this for a sec. So if you're not going to be the expert, what is it? It's about being able to create clarity and make the space for their expertise to shine. And so you can try the authority amplifier technique. Start asking more and explaining less. Questions like, so what's your take on this? How would you solve it? What do we need to prioritise here? When Sue started leading with curiosity instead of correction, suddenly her team didn't just listen, they leaned in. She wasn't seen as a bottleneck anymore. She was seen as a true strategic partner. And the second part of this is the influence framework. Here's the deal with high performance. They don't want to be managed. They want to be mobilised. Control, it backfires every time. Instead, we introduced the strategic partnership model. Set shared goals beyond the KPIs. Give them space for autonomy. Co-create solutions, especially when it matters most. Sue rolled this out and her team didn't just comply, they showed up. Because when people feel respected, they do step up. Not out of fear, out of ownership. And the third area of this is the energy preservation system. You can love your team and still need boundaries, especially when you're managing strong personalities who all think they should be running the meeting or running the show. So the first step is to set crystal clear expectations. High performers respect clarity more than praise, though feedback is always important. The second step is to use a delegation method for high performers. Well, always, but let's stay with this. What do they fully own? When do they need to consult you? What's non-negotiable and needs your final sign-off? This then gives them freedom and gives you space. Sue finally stopped doing the back-end fix-it work because her team knew exactly where the line was. No more boomerang tasks. No more inbox drama at 10 p.m. Here's what I want you to remember. Leading high performers isn't about being louder, busier, or more brilliant. It's about creating the conditions where everyone's brilliance to thrive, including yours. Because yes, It can feel hilariously frustrating, or not so, but it's also where real leadership lives. So, what has hit home for you today? Was it the confidence paradox, the influence framework, or the energy preservation system? Let's lead smarter, not harder. You've got this.